We'll be bringing you an interconference matchup in this one as the Mavericks are coming to town. You're in for a treat as we bring you NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And joining us from the sidelines is David Aldridge. Now here's Tatum. The shot's good. And Stan, here we've got two of the highest scoring teams in the entire NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, there is firepower everywhere with these two teams. So defensively, you can't take away everything, but you have to try to take away something.
Limit some things, right, Coach? You can't stop everything on the play.
Not at all. You've got to pick your poison and decide what you can live with.
Now here's Tatum. Following the miss by Kyrie Irving. Clock at 6. Thick by Horford. Shot from the wing. A nice shot by Tatum.
Oh, the control Tatum plays with is just mesmerizing.
Here's Doncic. And he gets the bucket.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Here's Tatum. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Tatum's got 6.
Nice little finish there inside from Tatum. He is so quick to get up when he's near the rim.
We've seen a quick start here for the Celtics. 4-point game. And one of the most respected players in the NBA is Drew Holiday.
Yeah, Kevin, he's a 3-time Teammate of the Year award winner. He's also a Sportsmanship Award winner. He is a pro's pro. Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good look. Just couldn't find the mark.
Here's Tatum. Holiday trying to free himself up. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, nice job by Tatum inside. Very assertive. He's fantastic at putting the pressure on the D and consistently getting to the line.
And you watch Jason Tatum, year to year, he is a model of consistency across the board. The numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes.
That one good for 2.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Now here's White. Back to Brown. And the dunk by Brown.
Well, I'll tell you, Brown gets off the floor so easily.
Irving looking for an opening. Thompson outside. A three-pointer off the mark.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And finished off by Brown.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
Guys, you never know what you'll see when you're watching Luka Doncic. His offensive creativity is through the roof.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, Kyrie Irving has teamed up with Luka Doncic. Kai says he's a winner. I'm a winner. We like going against the best. That's where we connect. It's about how we galvanize the rest of the group. I've seen a lot. I've done a lot. I've failed and succeeded at the highest level. And I want to get back to that place. Kevin?
And if anybody can do it, it is Kai. Title or bust. Thank you, D.A. And here is Doncic. After Jason Tatum getting his shot to go from deep. Washington, that's good.
Man, you got to respect Luka's passing skills. Just a multi-talented player who is all about sharing the basketball.
Now here's Tatum. 9 points in the game so far. The kick out to Brown. Outside White. Right side Horford. It's tipped. The 3 from Tatum. 4 for 5 with that first miss in 5 attempts from the floor. On the wing, Irving. .34 seconds left in the first. Misses the wing jab. Celtics leading by 7. Brown outside. Left side, Tatum. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Pass to Washington. Back to Lively. And finished off by Lively.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. What a performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for the Boston. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Celtics.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
Well, we know, GA, the Mavs are so adept at hunting the matchups they want. They're patient and methodical.
They never look like they're in a rush, right? Even when you send a double or trap the ball, the Mavs stay calm and know where to go. It's what makes slowing down their pick and roll so difficult.
And good that time.
Well, that's excellent initiative by Brown. Seeing a lane open up and attacking it.
And on the way from Irving for 3. Porzingis with the steal. Launches it. Rebound by Marshall. Mavericks trailed by 9. Outside Irving. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. There's a good screen. And Boston with the rebound.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
Pass to Porzingis. Up and in on the layup. Porzingis has got the lead up to 11 now for Boston.
And because he can score from all over the floor, Porzingis can find space inside. That's not the case for most 7-footers.
Outside Irving. Dallas moving it around. Pass to Marshall. Shot clock at 5. Grimes. And the 3 off target. Boston leading by 11. Outside, Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Really unacceptable letting Porzingis get that kind of positioning. Once he's established, it's over.
Now Marshall. Now here's Gafford. And here is Marshall. Pass to Gafford. Shoots from 8. Here's Marshall. And on the way from Irving for 3. Dallas, no good that time either. And here's Boston. Greg, you love this topic more than anyone when you think about the best ball handlers of all time. Where does Kyrie Irving rank on your list?
Well, you know, I think, Kevin, he's at the very top. I've never seen anyone else pull off some of the things he does. Certainly makes a strong case for the best ever.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Mavericks. Nothing offensively yet from them in the second quarter. Thompson outside. Back to Doncic. Pass to Thompson. On the wing, Doncic. There's a screen by Washington. Shot to stop the run. And it's Doncic missing. Celtics leading by 15. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Here's Cornette. Back to Porzingis. A dunk by Porzingis.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
It's good.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by the Celtics.
Outside, Porzingis. Oh, he misses the dunk. Mavericks trailed by 15. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Pass to Lively. Here's Doncic. That doesn't go either for Doncic. Here's Hauser. Right side, White. Fires for three. Hauser misses. And here are the Mavericks now. Doncic looking it over. Over White. That's short off the rim. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And Porzingis, here we go.
Big man coming through. Love whenever Porzingis puts his head down and just charges hard towards the basket.
Pass to Washington. Now, here's Doncic. Washington with it. Headed by Porzingis. The three for Doncic. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Boston. Feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Back right after this. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. GA, these Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with them.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Celtics can beat you in a number of ways. Point guard Jrue Holiday said, we can play small and big. We have great bench players who come in and change the game at any time and could start on other teams. And we have a hunger. Kevin, they're going to be a problem for a long time.
Agreed. Yeah, they are stacked, DA, for sure.
Creating space, Doncic will move defenders around.
Back to Holiday. Brown outside. On the wing, Holiday. Thompson with the rebound. Mavericks trailed by 17. Pass to Irving. Dallas moving the ball around. Doncic outside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one is on Holiday.
What determination from Doncic, pushing his shot through despite some stiff defense to draw the foul.
He hits the second from the line. And Greg, at the time Kyrie joined Dallas, there were some questions around how he and Doncic would fit together.
Yeah, well, Dallas needed another ball handler who could score and make plays for others. Doncic couldn't do it all by himself, especially in the postseason. Now they're trying to build around those two guys.
Now here's Irving. Jason Tatum missing his last shot. Boston, no good that time either. And so Doncic will bring it up for Dallas. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Now here is Irving. He has yet to score. Doncic, no good. Here's Pritchard. Good on the three-point shot. And the Celtics lead by 19.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
And the Celtics with possession here after Luka Doncic hitting the three. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's his first foul. The Celtics making a switch here to the left side wing. Offensive rebound, Celtics. Mavericks trail by 16. Pass to Doncic. Baseline jumper. And Boston with the rebound. A minute 42 left to play in the third. Sinks the three-pointer.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Here's Irving. They swipe it. And we are live from Boston for an Eastern Conference contest with the Celtics. And get ready for another dose of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson alongside. David Aldridge is with us from the floor tonight. And these two teams are both aggressive, attacking in transition.
Well, you've got to play to your strengths, right? But really, the league in general is looking for early offense. These teams, no different.
No stopping Embiid inside. He is a beast.
Here's Brown, and then Brown with the dunk.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
Brown with the dunk.
There's that leaping ability. Brown, he just gets up so easy.
Pass to Embiid. Over Horford. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. We've seen a quick start here for the Celtics. 4-point game.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
White, wide open. He fires. The three-pointer, no good. The 76ers off to a slow start. And Derek White, he's one of the most valuable guards, Richard, in the NBA.
White can play the one, he can shoot the ball, plus he is an all-league defender. So Derek White gives you everything you want in your backcourt.
Got that one up quick.
No second thoughts from Tatum. Just look, he's ready.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Had a chance to catch up with Joe Mazzulla. The challenge is slowing down Joel Embiid. Asked Coach what the game plan was. He said with Embiid, you know he's going to get to the line. You know he's going to get his. Our goal is to keep him away from the basket. If we get him settling for jumpers, that's a win for us. We'll see if they can force him to become a shooter in this one. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Brown wide open. He fires. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Kicks it out to Maxey. Now here's Embiid. Outside for Martin. Shot clock at 2. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Celtics leading by 7. Brown outside. Good on the three-point shot. Brown's got 9.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Right side, Maxey. Pass to George. Back to Maxey. And it's sent back by Horford.
And still capable of being your defensive anchor. Horford is excellent at positioning himself to block shots.
Now here's Tatum. Back to Brown. The kick out to Tatum. 4 on the shot clock. Over Maxey. And another basket for Boston.
Excellent all-around performance so far. Hence the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Now here's Embiid. Paul George unable to get his shot to go. Tries again. Al Horford with the rebound. Boston leading by 12. Here's Tatum. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
The defense must be aware of where Tatum is, especially when he's roaming around that mid-range.
Maxey with it. Picked up by Brown. Back to Maxey. And that time, also a missed shot. Pass to Tatum. The kick out to Brown. Off target from outside. The 76ers trail by 14. Right side, George. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Solid play there from PG. Absorbing the contact, but staying with that shot for the and-one.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
Now here's Tatum. 7 points in the game. Brown outside. Horford trying to free himself up. Offensive rebound.
Outstanding work to send him away. They sniffed that one out.
Jaylen Brown has been leading the charge for the Celtics. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all... And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Celtics.
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
I see him.
Pass to Gordon. Lowry deciding where to go with it here. Here's Embiid. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. GA, these Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with them.
And if you try to block his shot, you risk getting posterized because he is good at using that height to his advantage.
And the dunk by Embiid.
Get out of that man's way. Embiid throwing down that power finish.
Out to the right wing. Over in the corner, Porzingis. The fadeaway. That one's rebounded by Embiid.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Pass to Yabusele. Here's McCain. To the wing right side. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Celtics leading by 11. Now Porzingis. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Embiid inside. The big man Embiid converts inside. Well, we've seen this a few times, Richard. Players getting booed at home. And that's got to be painful for a player.
You get taken back a little bit. For some players, it's deserved. But it's always a surprise. But you have to be self-aware. Did you deserve to get booed? In most cases, it's true.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, even with an MVP and Joel Embiid, the Sixers can't be a one-man show. Embiid says, I watch a lot of games and I see what's working. Good basketball means cutting, moving, guys getting off the ball, and it's moving and not sticking. But you need the right guys to execute that system. And I think we've got the right guys. Kevin?
I know you and I agree they do, David. Thank you very much. And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. The 76ers making a switch here. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Pass to McCain. Rebound by the Celtics. Here's White. Banked in off the glass. And the Celtics lead by 15.
And scanning the floor well. Porzingis all about finding open teammates when they've got a look.
It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
This team has handed a lot of responsibility to Tyrese Maxey, but Greg, he's lived up to it.
And has grown very well into his role with the team. Shown that he can be a scorer all over the floor. Amazing to think how far he's come in such a short amount of time.
76ers moving the ball around. Pass to Porzingis. He takes it in. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Big man coming through. Love whenever Porzingis puts his head down and just charges hard towards the basket.
Here's Yabusele. Back to Maxey. To the inside. And finished off by Martin.
While he's a bit undersized for a forward, he more than makes up for it with his balance.
Out to Porzingis. The three. Maxey grabs the miss. The 76ers trailed by 16. Stolen by Holiday. Porzingis feeling it out a bit. Bucket is good. Porzingis has got 10 points in the quarter.
And nice use of size by Porzingis inside. Able to practically play on top of the D.
Celtics leading by 18. Pass to Hauser. And stolen by Maxey. Now the 76ers on the break. Good on the shot.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Got a piece of it. And so it's Boston in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. Back to the action in just a minute. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead.
Who's watching him?
Good D by Holiday. And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchise history.
And Kevin, known for his creativity and that outside-the-box thinking, I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office.
Yeah, Embiid is getting everything he wants on the offensive side. He's playing some aggressive basketball right now.
Pass to White. The three. It's hauled in by George.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Maxey. Back to Embiid. And they have their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. The floater. White. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Down low. That one is good from Joel Embiid. 14 points for Joel Embiid.
The footwork, the patience, watching Embiid go to work inside is just a treat.
A nice shot by Brown.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Inside. Here's Embiid. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. Embiid's got 6 in the quarter.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Tatum no good.
And sometimes on defense, you could just get lucky.
Here's George. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
And got to be confident in that mid-range. And Paul George certainly is.
Outside Tatum. Back to Holiday. Outside Tatum. There's the 3. Whoa! Tatum stretching his range.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's ready to talk things through with the team. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. They trail by 14. Chalk up 2 there. Maxey's got 6.
What an adjustment by Maxey. That will be available.
Outside, Horford. 3-pointer. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Maxey looking it over. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. 9 points in the game so far.
The pure shooting stroke of Maxey, gifted at draining it from outside the arc.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Back to Maxey. Pass to McCain. Clock at 6. 8 feet away. And Pritchard pulls it down. Celtics leading by 11. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thank you. Tyrese Maxey has stepped up into a starring role with the 76ers. He says, these guys have the ultimate confidence in me, all the way from the organization down to the players. So I can just go out there and be aggressive, play my game, even through mistakes. It's all part of extraordinary growth for the guard. Kevin?
EA thanks. He is rewarding their faith. And I love his statement on growth. He's always looking to expand. High, arcing shot. Great D that time from Tatum. And Boston has possession. They led by as many as 18 points. Richard, the Celtics have been among the NBA's elites for quite a while now.
Well, they've been a title contender every year for almost a decade now. Even with several coaching changes over that time, they've been the model of consistency.
Maxey, no good. It's Brown with the drive. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
Carving up the defenders like a surgeon. Brown is gifted at getting all the way to the rim.
And stolen by Tatum. Pass to Walsh. Brown outside. Back to Tatum. Just 5 to shoot. The tray. And again, Boston with the triple.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything.
Pass to Pritchard. He gets it up. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. Jaylen Brown has been leading the charge for the Celtics. He ends up dropping in 2 from distance, making a difference from long range in this one. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Celtics leading by 16. Here's Tatum. The rebound by Yabusele. Now the 76ers with it. Pass to Embiid. Embiid throws it down.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Now here is Holiday. Outside Tatum. And it's slammed in by Holiday.
And Holiday's nimbleness gets him to the hoop on that one. His athletic ability is off the charts.
Three-pointer, Lowry. That shot is off. Holiday left side. Outside Tatum. Back to Holiday. Here's Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Really unacceptable letting Porzingis get that kind of positioning. Once he's established, it's over.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. And that timeout by coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Outside, George. Porzingis with the rebound. Boston leading by 18. Here's White. Bangs home the trifecta.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Boston.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
Richard, when you talk about Jaylen Brown, many scouts felt he'd never be a #1 level option offensively. But he's proven some people wrong.
Kevin, many scouts
we'll see the New York Knicks and the Miami Heat. And here it comes, the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, joined at the broadcast table by Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And as always, we'll hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. Back to Butler. The shot, no good. Towns with the defensive effort. Stan, you know, you think about Jimmy Butler, and you and I are fans of his game. Talk about a guy who calls it like he sees it, though. My goodness.
Yeah, that's an understatement. Look, Jimmy's never going to hold back. He'll call out his teammates. He'll call out opponents. He'll call out the referees. This guy acts with no fear.
Just don't call out the broadcasters, right? We want to stay out of his range.
And he would have no reason to.
Exactly. Clock at 6. He gets it in there.
And how about the confidence right there? Towns feeling like he can shoot whenever and wherever he wants.
Here's Hakeem. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
Yeah, it's always nice to see him drop in a triple early in the game. That'll set him up for success the rest of the way.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Knocks it loose. Stolen by Anunoby. Here's Towns. Yep, that one goes in there.
And you see Big Cat has the size and coordination. Hard to bump him out of his rhythm.
Pass to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
Brunson with a clean look. And the three ball is good.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Highsmith. To the inside. It's tipped. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
That's a 2 from Rozier. And he's off on his first shot of the game. And talking about the Knicks, GA, do you feel they took a step forward last season?
I do. I mean, losing in 7 in the conference semis with all the injuries they had, that really kind of set them back. They ended that game 7 with the Pacers missing 4 of their starting 5. So, no doubt, expectations will be high.
Outside Rozier. Jaquez outside. Hands it from downtown. Jaquez has got 6 points.
Well, that's a shot you don't mind him taking. Gets a good look and trusts his shot to knock down the 3.
To the paint. Towns with the bucket. And it's 6 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, offense comes really easy to Big Cat.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Bam Adebayo talked about how his mentality has evolved over his career. He said, shoot the ball. I feel like that's been my evolution. It sounds very simple, but I came into this league as a defender. I feel like the progression's been shoot the ball, worry about everything else later. Kevin?
He certainly, DA, is a two-way threat.
A highly talented two-way player. Butler is also known for his tough-nosed approach to the game.
Now here's Brunson. He has 5. Driving to the basket. From past the arc. And his Towns missing.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Jaquez outside. Off target with his 3. New York trailing. Pass to Brunson. New York moving it around. Fires, high post. Hits the front of the rim and out. And it's Miami's ball. And here is Butler. Kicks it out to Love. Jaquez outside. Back to Love. Takes a three. Buries the long-range jumper.
Check out Love striking from the corner, diversifying his selections to stay ahead of the D.
Brunson goes in. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Brunson's got 7 points in the game.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way. Stolen by Hero. It'll count. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter of play. Heat lead. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Miami.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
There's a screen by Achua. Back to McBride. Pass to Brunson. 5 on the clock. And here is Achua. He's covered by Hero. Richardson right side. Outside, Hero. There's the screen. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game. You know, Stan, when I think of you as a coach, I think defense. So let me put you on the spot as you assess the wing defenders in the NBA right now. Who are some of the top 2 or 3 that you notice?
Well, look, there's so many good ones. My favorite right now is Lou Dort because he's so strong, he's so disciplined, and he has an amazing ability to use his body even against guys that are a lot taller. He is a frustrating guy for great scorers to play against.
Now, he brought a lot to the NBA, but haven't the Thunder done a good job developing that kid?
Well, they have, and look, they've got other great defenders too, like Jalen Williams.
Near the three-point line, it's Love. It's hauled in by Achua. Knicks trail by 4. Brunson off the dribble. The fader. And good as it just snugs right down through the net.
And you can tell Brunson has been well coached. He knows just when to call for that pick and roll.
GA, as you know, Jalen Brunson is a second-generation NBA player.
Yeah, his dad, Rick Brunson, was an 11-year vet who also played overseas and eventually settled in as a coach in this league. So Jalen grew up in those NBA locker rooms.
Jovic, no good. Brunson, that's a 2-pointer. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Brunson's got the game tied up here for the Knicks. Here's Hero. The quick look, no good that time.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
And he's got the confidence. Brunson playing out of his mind.
Puts the move on. Jams it in off the great move.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
Here's McBride. Back to Brunson. Over Love. And again, it's New York.
Great jumper there from Brunson, living off that mid-range.
And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for Miami. Trailing by 2. Love outside. Pass to Burks. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Precious Achiuwa. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And looking back last season, how about 87% from the line? So that's obviously nothing to sneeze at.
And Dwayne Wade is the first Heat player to be honored with the statue. And Greg, that's pretty significant for a very successful franchise.
And Kevin, well-deserved, right? D-Wade, the best player in franchise history. He helped bring 3 championships to the city. Plus, he's already got a street named after him.
Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Anunoby. And here are the Knicks. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. Brunson scanning the floor. Shoots over Burks. Brunson, good. Brunson's got the lead up to 2 now for the Knicks.
Well, that's a high skill level shot that's difficult to contest. The turnaround was the right move there.
Pass to Rozier. Outside Butler. Adebayo with the ball. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Twelve seconds left here in the second. Anunoby in the corner. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Now it's a 5-point Knicks lead. Here's Butler. Pass to Burks. And he slams it down right on top of Karl Anthony Towns.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. New York ahead. Up. Three. Live from Miami, you're watching 2K Sports. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Back to Brunson. To the left side wing. On the wing, Anunoby. And the dunk by Towns.
And you have to account for Towns on the backboards. He is too big to miss.
Outside Butler. Stolen by Anunoby. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the Heat are always a tough-minded bunch. Jimmy Butler says, I just think nobody cares on our team. Make or miss shots, we're going to be who we are because we're not worried about anybody else. So that's what I think it is, the I don't give a darn factor. I'm paraphrasing, Kevin. You get the picture.
I do, David. You are G-rated. Hey, thank you, D.A. When it comes to players who like having fun, Greg, Jimmy Butler has to be way up there.
Kevin, did you see his media picture for the 23-24 season? He looked like he belonged in an emo band with that hairstyle. Jimmy is definitely one of those guys that likes to troll and have fun.
Brunson. Out to Bridges. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Rozier. Bridges misses. The Heat trail by 6. Brunson with it. The kick out to Anunoby. Here's Brunson. He's got 17. Towns wide open. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. Towns has got 10.
And how about the efficiency from Towns? The shots he takes often fall well within the offensive game plan.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Some nice passing by New York here. Here's Towns. And it's Miami with the rebound. Pass to Hawkins. The kick outside to Butler. On the wing, Rozier. Going inside. The Heat need to get a shot off. And it's Butler missing.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
Towns for three. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
It really is something else to watch a guy like Towns shoot from that far out.
And Eric Spoelstra, the head coach of the Miami Heat, receiving a record 8-year, $120 million extension. Greg, that's some big dough.
Is it ever? And remains coaching for the only NBA franchise he's ever worked for. Already one of the most tenured head coaches in the association, and that figures to continue for a while.
Stolen by Brunson. There's 1:38 left here in the third quarter. Anunoby has the open look. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. 8 points for him.
And what an assured player. Anunoby believes in his ability to shoot the ball off the catch.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. So it's both teams making substitutions here. 1:32 left to play here in the third. Pass to Jovic. Back to Hero. Here's Highsmith. Now Brunson. 17 points in the game. There's a screen by Achua. Pulls up. And it's Brunson missing. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for Miami. It's a 10-point game. The shot misses.
I think this is a rare case of being overcommitted. He tried to go all out at the rim, and they stifled him.
Pass to McBride. Back to Brunson. 5 to shoot. 14 feet away. It's rebounded by Jovic. Here's Highsmith. His three-pointer's off the mark.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Brunson outside. Brunson draws the double. From the stripe. Not enough on that one as it misses. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Here's Hero. And so it's the New York Knicks with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. And they're winning the turnover battle. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. The Heat trail by 10. Outside Butler. Pass to Adebayo. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
That is not a simple finish by any means. Adebayo had to keep his focus makes the D think twice about getting physical with him.
They stand from 15 feet in. Not many players more dangerous in this NBA than Bam Adebayo.
No, there's not, Kevin. He's got the total package when he gets in the mid-range area on down. He can shoot the mid-range jumper above the rim to finish. He can score with his back to the basket, and he's an outstanding passer.
And we haven't even mentioned his defense, right? Because his defense is off the charts.
Always an all-defense consideration.
New York moving the ball around. Towns the screen. For three. Traps in the tray. Anunoby's got the lead up to 12 now for the Knicks. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Knicks.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
There's the pick. And it's Adebayo in the corner. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. The Knicks leading by 12. Tries the spin move. Brunson draws the double. Now, here's Bridges. Shot clock at 5. Over Rozier. And again, it's New York.
A legitimate threat to burn you from that mid-range. Bridges recognizes when he should take that shot.
And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That's foul number 2 for him. Down low. To halt the run. And it's Butler laying it in.
Strong move by Butler, making sure that was a quality possession.
Brunson outside. Towns for 3. Jimmy Butler pulls it in. Pass to Hero. Outside Rozier. The shot by Butler, nobody around. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist.
And this is why Butler is so dangerous. He's not afraid to take any shot if he likes the angle.
Brunson with it, defended by Butler. Brunson outside. 6 on the shot clock. Here's the 3. The sweet lefty stroke of Jalen Brunson. And awards now have a minimum amount of games needed to qualify. An interesting twist in this whole story.
Yeah, and it seems logical because of the uproar from the fans and the media that they implement this. And how can you be that impactful in reality, though, if you only play half the year?
From the line, it's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Over in the corner, Hero. No good from outside.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Brunson outside. To the middle. Hart wide open. He fires. A three-pointer off the mark. The Heat trailed by 12. And a wide-open look for Hero. Hits the three-point bomb.
Oh, a dead-eye shooter. Hero is always ready to snipe it off the feed.
Brunson outside. The shot from 20 feet away. Some solid defense from Butler. And here we go. Butler heading to the hoop. Knicks on offense. Pass to Brunson. Back to Towns. It's stolen by Adebayo.
Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
And they have to play fast, but also smart. Every possession counts right now.
Guys, you've got to think a basket here would seal it.
No question. That would be all she wrote.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. New York, no good that time either. Back to Jaquez. So it's New York picking up the win. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And, Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
And that about wraps it up. Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. With Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. And we're joined by our reporter, David Aldridge, on the sidelines. Wow, the fans making a lot of noise here inside the arena. The Sacramento Kings are getting settled in.
Stay on here.
Now here's Butler. Adebayo, high post. Shot clock at 6. And Sabonis pulls it down. And the Kings with possession. Well, G.A. Adebayo came from very humble beginnings.
Yeah, raised by his mother. And Kevin, Bam's main motivation in life was to get her out of that trailer. He worked extremely hard and now arguably a top 25 player. Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Sabonis' shot is off. And it's Adebayo with the ball for the Heat. And it's Rozier missing.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, I was able to talk with Mike Brown for a little bit. And we talked about facing off against Jimmy Butler. And the coach said, you have to compete. No one in the league plays harder than Jimmy. He's a guy who gives his all on both ends. So you can't take one possession off. Jimmy Butler, truly a two-way star. Guys?
Thank you, David. Here's Fox. Jimmy Butler making his last shot. And Fox is good for 3. Fox has got 5 points so far.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
It's Fox with the drive. Outside for Murray. In the corner, it's Sabonis. That's in there. Murray with the assist.
Excellent touch on the catch and shoot. Sabonis wants to help his team space the floor.
Outside Rozier. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Here's Heisman. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Here's Fox. The kick out to Sabonis. And it'll be Sacramento as it goes out of bounds. The Kings retain possession. And it's the Kings with the ball. And a wide open look here for Ellis. It's good from long range.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
So, Stan, you can talk about this. We always hear about Heat culture, the Miami franchise, from top to bottom. Everybody is all in and focused in one direction, aren't they?
Yeah, Kevin, I think that is the greatest strength the Heat have had as an organization is they are all on the same page. And I think they've done it in large part because they have great continuity. If you just look up and down their staff, guys have been there forever, and that allows them to have a very consistent culture.
And teams have tried to copy that, and it's been very hard, hasn't it?
Well, it's been hard because the part they leave out is the consistency part. You can't build that kind of culture when you're making changes with your coaching staff and your front office every 2 to 3 years.
Back to Burks. 5 on the clock. The kick out to Rozier. The Heat need to get a shot off. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Kings leading now by 4. Burks with the steal. Now Hero. Jaquez outside. Outside Rozier. Releases from 15. And it's Love missing.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
.35 seconds left here in the opening quarter. On its way from DeRozan for 2. Can't hit the turnaround jumper. The Heat trailed by 4. Pass to Hero. Now Burks. Kicks it out to Hero. Heat moving the ball around. 6 on the shot clock. Burks with it. He's defended by Herter. And that one hits back iron.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Kings ahead. They're up by 4. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen from Sacramento so far, guys, what do you think?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Hey, look, It's simple. More rebounds means more possessions, and that's clearly been their priority.
Crowder the screen. Near the three-point line, it's Ellis. Kept alive. Shot by Crowder, no good. The Heat trailed by 4. Pass to Hawkins. Uses both hands to slam it down.
And once Rozier spots that hole in the defense, he just doesn't hesitate. Just sends the ball to an open shooter.
This league, Stan, and you've watched it and coached it for years, has the best players in the entire world. And some guys, though, can kind of be overlooked. Like Terry Rozier, for instance.
Yeah, look, here's a guy who's averaged 28 points a game. He can create offense for other people. He plays hard, was an outstanding defender early in his career. He's an important piece for any team he's on.
And what speed, and Stan, what athleticism.
Yeah, no question about it. This guy's somebody who shouldn't be under the radar.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Pass to Hawkins. Back to Burks. Rozier for 3. It's hauled in by the Kings. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Ellis with it. Guarded now by Kevin Love. To the inside. Here's Sabonis. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Just like his dad in his time, DeMontis is polished and disciplined.
And Zoelos will bring it up for the Kings. Outside, Sabonis. His three-pointers off the mark. Miami trailing. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And so it's Mike Brown here calling timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Both teams deciding to change it up. Analytics or the eye test? The optics or the numbers in front, Greg? When you're judging the performance of a player, what kind of criteria do you use?
Well, an MVP candidate recently said, my eye test tells me this guy's a terrible defender, but the analytics tell me he's a great defender. I'm confused, and I often feel the same way.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thank you very much. Jimmy Butler remains the Heat's franchise player. He says, the confidence my teammates and my coaches put in me, it's a lot. They hype me up out there, and I just go play. I try everything in my power to make sure that we win. They trust me with everything. Kevin, he's earned that faith.
Adney DA, he tends to deliver in the biggest moments, and always has. Hey, we thank you for that report. And it's the Heat with the ball. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Fox with the steal. Outside DeRozan. Gets the three-pointer to fall. DeRozan's got 7 points.
And by no means a volume three-point shooter. DeRozan barely takes threes compared to most wings in the league.
It's Adebayo, top of the key. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Adebayo's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Butler in the corner. Here's Jovic. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. They time it right. They can end this quarter with a 2-for-1.
And that's how you want to end the quarters.
Well, that's just a careless pass. He's lucky that was just deflected and not picked off.
And the Kings making a change here. Murray outside. DeRozan surveying the D from the low block. And he can't bank that one in. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Out to the right wing. Here's Jovic. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
DeRozan in the corner. Fades and shoots. And the last-second attempt doesn't fall. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Heat lead by 1. Live from Golden One Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. The Kings trailing. Now in the later stages of his career, DeMar DeRozan continues to be a master from the mid-range.
Kevin, we all know he loves that area of the floor. And what makes him so effective, the footwork. He's so good at backing guys down and creating space to get that jumper off.
Jaquez can't hit.
Well, you couldn't ask for a better look. That's one he's got to knock down.
Murray outside. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Murray's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Outside Butler. Pass to Adebayo. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to go on De'Aaron Fox.
And attitude plays such a big role in Adebayo's game. This guy is a worker. Doesn't mind getting his hands dirty if it means getting his team ahead.
And he can't get the first one. Well, we're used to the stretch big men these days, Stan. That's not Bam Adebayo's game, though. How is he still effective?
Well, Kevin, Bam is a highly skilled big in his own right. He just doesn't have the three-point shot. But he's got the ball handling, he's got the passing, and he's got the mid-range jumper, and he puts those things together into a very effective package.
He has a good handle, doesn't he?
He's got a great handle.
Hero on the wing. There's the triple. And Adebayo throws it down.
And this is the level of intensity Adebayo brings. He's terrific at channeling that energy on the offensive glass.
And Mike Brown decides to call timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. 90 seconds now into the second half. Outside Fox. Outside DeRozan. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way. Here's Rozier. Still scoreless. Out to the wing. Here's Adebayo. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. Adebayo's got the lead up to 3 now for the Heat.
I like watching Adebayo operate inside. He is so efficient down low.
Fox looking it over. Pass to Murray. Outside, Fox. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Fox has got 9.
If Fox gets cut off from inside, he has options. That mid-range is a big part of his repertoire.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Outside Fox. Fires from 18. It's Adebayo with the rebound. The Heat leading by 3. Hey, Greg, one thing that the Kings have had work for them over the last few seasons is their depth.
And have made some shrewd moves to fill out their bench. Got great contributions from their 6 through 10 players. It's been a big part of their recent success.
Outside, Fox. Screen by Sabonis. Pass to Monk. Just 5 on the clock. Murray outside. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. On the wing, Rozier. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. And now it's a 9-point Heat lead.
And this is why Rozier's out there. He knows he has the trust of his teammates to take that shot.
Yeah, his athleticism more than makes up for his lack of size. Allows him to compete even against bigger guys.
Outside, Rozier. Back to Adebayo. Fires from 14. Offensive rebound. Outside, Butler. Here's Jovic. Three-pointer. Buries it from three-point range. Jovic has got 7 points in the game.
Oh, great job moving the rock by Hero. Not a ball stopper. Tyler is a team player. Oh, he had him spinning. He looks like he's dizzy after that crossover.
Pass to Jovic. No one near Adebayo as he lets it go. And another basket for Miami.
No hesitation from Adebayo there. Had to love seeing him taking this shot with confidence.
Inside, Sabonis. Great D that time from Adebayo. Offensive rebound. Back to Fox. Sabonis with the ball. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. Here's Rozier. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Yeah, now they are firing on all cylinders. That shot puts 3 more onto their lead as we head to the 4th.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. All right, Stan, hypothetical situation. Down 1, shot clock is off. If you could pick anyone in the NBA, who do you want taking that shot?
Well, I'm going to go back in time a little bit, Kevin. The guy who really made my career for me as a head coach. I'm taking Dwayne Wade. He was the best that I ever saw. Not only did he have the ability to make clutch shots, he managed the game clock as well as anybody I've ever seen.
The situation was never too big for him, was it?
Never was, and he's so smart in addition to being as talented as he was.
Left side, DeRozan. Over in the corner, Ellis. DeRozan with it. Shoots over Hawkins. And his offensive struggles continue. Stolen by Ellis. Pass to Herter. No one near him. Good as the jump shot falls. Herter's got his first bucket in this one. And here is Hero. An easy 2 points on the layup. Hero's got the lead up to 14 now for the Heat.
Oh, and the touch on the interior. Hero can hit jumpers as well as capitalize in close.
That's tipped. Monk with the ball. And it's Richardson picking him up. Pass to Len. Clock at 6. Near the three-point line, it's Ellis. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. Burks on the wing for 3. And it's Sacramento with the rebound.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Now here's DeRozan. Here's the three. Love grabs the board.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Shot's good by Hero.
Timeout.
And a legitimate threat to connect from deep. Hero doesn't lack confidence trying his luck from there.
And so it's Mike Brown here calling timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, thanks, guys. Was able to hear Mike Brown during the break. Coach told his guys, lock in. This is it. Leave everything out on the floor. A simple message down the stretch. We'll see if it resonates. Guys?
Thank you, David. The kick out to Fox. The Kings need to get off a shot here. Sabonis, no good. Miami leading by 15. Rozier with the ball. Now guarded by Monk. Hero, no good. On the wing, DeRozan. Pass to Murray. Left side, DeRozan. Over Butler. Again, the miss by the Kings. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Right side, Fox. Outside for Murray. Shoots over Hawkins. Murray, no good. And here are the Heat now.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Heat.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the board.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Bam Adebayo.
He has really stood